So recently I was walking into a building. That was a terrible way to start a story. Hang on. Once upon a time, I was journeying into a portal that would transport me. Forget it. I was walking into a building. So I do this thing when I walk through a door that I open the door and then I look behind me to see if someone's walking up. If they are, I'll pause and hold the door until they get there. They say thanks, I say you're welcome, or if it's really early in the morning, and then we continue on with our day. This isn't like some original thing that I do. Like, a lot of people do this. The awkward thing is when I misjudge how close they are, so I look over my shoulder and I think they're closer, but they're actually kind of far away, and they see me holding the door open for them, so they do this little jog so they don't have to inconvenience me, and it's just like, oh, I made it worse, I made it worse. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh. Anyway, so I was journeying into this building, or whatever I said before, and I see someone is coming up behind me, so I pause and I hold the door for them to get there. They get there, they take the door, and then guess what they said? Oh, they didn't say anything. Sorry, that was misleading. I was demonstrating their lack of response, not waiting for yours. This isn't Dora the Explorer. They didn't say thank you, and I didn't think much of it at first. But while I was walking away, I started thinking, wow, they didn't say thank you. That's kind of rude. And listen, I don't know what was going on in that person's life. Maybe they were having a rough day and didn't want to talk to anyone. Maybe they were preoccupied with their thoughts and didn't think to thank me until it was too late. Or maybe they just didn't think that someone holding the door open for them was enough to validate a thank you. But despite the fact that I eventually acknowledged that there could be various reasons to why that person didn't thank me for holding the door for them, my initial reaction was still to be insulted. And why? Why did I feel insulted that someone didn't thank me for taking literally 3 seconds out of my life to make their life a tad bit easier for a split second? Many people, especially my generation, feel that we're entitled to praise for even the tiniest actions on our part. Oh, you watched a 2-minute video about poverty in another country on YouTube? Wow, look at you! Gold stars all around. Oh, you're sharing it to Facebook? And before I get ahead of myself, I'm not saying that watching those videos or sharing them to Facebook is a bad thing. It's not. It's really not. It is important to spread awareness on issues like that. But it becomes problematic when people do it not to educate themselves or spread awareness to others, but simply for their own self-esteem and to say to others, hey, I'm a good person, give me likes, give me praise. You may be thinking at this point, wow, Katie, this would have been a great video to put up on Thanksgiving. And you're right. That was my original intention. But when has Katie Flies Away ever planned a video on time? Actually, it has happened. Many, many times. I don't know what happened. But even though Thanksgiving has passed, it's still that time of the year where we're supposed to be especially conscious about spreading goodwill to others and being thankful for who we have in our lives. Really, we should be like that 365 days of the year, but, you know, this is the time of year when we get the presents, so we're in a really good mood, giving, thankful. Presents. This is the time to take all the praise and thanks that you feel that you've ever deserved and give it to others. Like I said, this is really how you should act all the time, but you know, that's not going to happen. So at least at this time of year, keep in mind that even the tiniest thanks towards someone could really make their day. Just think of how entitled you feel to thanks all the time and how much it could mean to someone else if you give it to them. Honestly, this time of year of being thankful and having goodwill and giving, it could be as little about you as any time of the year could possibly be. This time of year is as little about you as it could be. And please don't argue with me on that, because I know that I could easily lose that argument. Just let me have this, please. Just. But, Katie, you say to this computer screen as if I could actually hear you. For real. This isn't Dora. She can't hear you either. At first you said thanks isn't necessary, and now you're telling me to thank people. What gives? Katie, if other people won't thank me, why should I thank them? Here's a fun way to live life, and it's something that I obviously still struggle to do. Do things without expecting to be thanked, and then be pleasantly surprised when you are. It takes all the fun out of it when you expect to be thanked, because then when you do, it's like, yeah, I know, you're welcome. Whereas when you're not expected to be thanked, it's like, wow, you're welcome. On the flip side, vocalize your appreciation for others, big and small, and know that they are going to feel the same way that you feel when you're appreciated, especially when they don't expect to be thanked. Don't do it to feed your own self-esteem or to convince yourself or others that you're a good person. Do it because you are a good person, and that is what good people do. We could get into the whole good versus bad debate, but I don't want this video to be 50 hours long, so thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me it a like, because it makes me feel validated as a person and appreciated for my actions. You can also feel free to subscribe to this channel for more videos of me exploiting holidays as an excuse to rant about people who are impolite to me in public. It's so hard to say thank you. Is it? And let me know in the comments what you think about being thanked and giving thanks. Do you feel that you always deserve thanks, or maybe you rely on other people's appreciation a little too much? And again, thank you for watching. Bye! Take all the cookies!